Naomi, I know I speak for all Nigerians when I say we are so happy to have you here. And I know it's not your first time in this country, but are you happy to be back?
I'm very happy to be back in Nigeria. Actually, I've gotten to see more of it than I did last time. And it's a great energy. It's all the things you hear outside is not true at all. It's a very positive, fast-growing country and loves fashion, I've noticed. I'm happy to be here.
There are a lot of myths out there about this country, but one of the things that I heard you've observed is that we have pretty good glam in Nigeria as well, huh?
You have beauty. I mean, I've been watching, everyone has their own unique way of putting their things together, which is great.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because you're somebody who's known as always saying what you feel, and you've been known as a really prominent activist in the world of fashion, in the world of modeling, an activist for Black women. Has that been difficult for you to be a champion for these causes?
Honestly, like, coming here, I've received criticism. I don't really, what people have their opinion, that's their business. It's nothing to do with me. I know what my intent was to do and commit myself to whatever I commit myself to. I came here for a rise. I came here for the kids that I'm going to see tomorrow that I promised. And I came here for the music. You know, I like this country. I think I will definitely want to come back. And, you know, I've never, all my life, my mother always taught me to say how I felt, and also just to be honest to yourself. Otherwise, what are you living for? Where's your morals? And that's just the way I was raised. It's not, in our circumstance of balanced diversity with the models, it's not an attack on people. We weren't saying you were racist. It wasn't like that. It was more like, have you been reminded that you haven't recently used models of color in your collection, or you haven't casted models of color in your shows or in your ad campaigns? Just a kindly, friendly reminder. If it happened a few more times, another friendly reminder. But until you have conversations sometimes, people sometimes are not aware. They're not, you know, they have other people running their businesses and their companies or departments, and they forget. So I think, you know, yes, will Iman, Bethan, and I continue to keep pushing? Yes, until we feel satisfied that it's not a trend.
Right. Do you think things have gotten significantly better? We saw the appointment of Virgil Abloh, head of Louis Vuitton Men. We see your other friend, Edward Enninful, head of British Vogue. Do you think things have gotten better for people of color in the fashion industry?
Things are getting better. I'm not going to say they're where they should be. They're not. We're on our way. This is a new day, and I believe I'm really happy to be here to see it, because after giving 32 years to the fashion industry, it pleases me to see that all I've done wasn't a waste of time, and I'm really proud of all my friends that are getting all these great positions. They deserve them. They work very hard for them. Edward is like a brother to me. Virgil, I'm so proud of him. And, you know, I think we're going to be seeing, I want to see now African Vogue. That's what I want.
You do?
I would love an African Vogue, wouldn't you?
I would love that as well.
Me too. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Can we make that happen?
Nothing's impossible.
Can we make that happen?
You have to ask my boss.
Will you be on the cover?
I work for British Vogue, but no, I don't need to be on the cover. But in terms of having an I think African Vogue it just makes so much sense.
Let's talk about your groundbreaking career. Cover of Vogue, British Vogue, cover of Paris Vogue, first Black woman to appear on both. Also, first Black woman model to appear on the cover of Time magazine. Talk to me about those accomplishments, and I want to hear the role that Yves Saint Laurent played in the French Vogue cover happening.
Basically, I would ask for a cover because my counterparts would ask for a cover and they'd get it. And so in particular—
Wait, rewind. You would ask for a cover?
Yeah, I'd be working from 10 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the morning in the studio with everybody else. So they ask for a cover, they get it. Why shouldn't I ask for a cover and not get it? Plus, I was the Yves Saint Laurent contracted model at the time. This is French Vogue we're speaking about. So I felt like, okay, I'm gonna ask. So I asked. And I was 17 or 18, so I was—
But how did you have the
response was, no, we've never had a Black model on the cover, and basically we're never gonna have. So I was like, really? Okay. It didn't deflate me. It made me say, all right, I'm going to take this somewhere else. So where I took it to was to Yves Saint Laurent,
You know, you talked about having worked since you were 5. I don't think a lot of people know that you actually started in music videos.
Actually, that's not true. I started on TV shows when I was 5 first.
TV shows.
Then a movie, and then I got picked for Bob Marley's video.
Do you remember?
Do I remember Bob Marley?
Yes.
I do.
What do you remember? Do you have it?
Beautiful man, beautiful face, skin, hair, very gentle. I remember he wanted to put me on his lap, and I said no because his hair was snakes. No, he was just a very handsome man.
Rejecting Bob Marley at 5 years old. I love it. Only Naomi Campbell could say that.
No, I didn't reject him. I embrace him. It's my roots, Jamaica.
Jamaica. I want to talk about career longevity. What do you think the key has been to your success and to your longevity? Because there are a lot of girls that started with you who are no longer in the business. There are a lot of girls who were your contemporaries who are no longer in the business. What has been the key to your success?
I've dipped in and out. You see me, you don't see me, you see me, you don't see me. So I decided I took 5 years off and lived in Moscow, came back. You know, I came to a place at the end of like 1999 where it was like, okay, if I take time out, I'm not missing anything. I have to take care of myself and live my life and do the things I want to do.
What did you do in that time?
I just lived and traveled, and I love to, nothing makes me happier than traveling for personal reasons and exploring and discovering new countries and culture.
You mentioned the late, great Nelson Mandela. I know that the two of you were very close. He was very instrumental in just helping you understand your position in the global landscape and how important your perch could be. What did he teach you about the role of just giving back and the importance of giving back and the importance of being of service?
It's not from many, many years or from over a decade. I did it, but give back, but no one knew. It wasn't for public adulation. It's not like that with me. What I've come to realize is now that I wanted to make it on a bigger scale in the early 2000s, I had to change and make it open more to the public and to the press and to get the awareness, because the message is just as important as the funds. So that's, you know, that's how that happened. He's always told me to be true to myself.
Naomi, can you talk to me about this cultural explosion that seems to be happening on the continent, and particularly in Nigeria, with the culinary world, with fashion, with music, with art?
But it had to happen.
It had to happen.
It had to happen, but it's just the beginning. I think, you know, there needs to be more brands that come here, and it will happen. And I think I definitely will be coming back, and I know other friends of mine are definitely coming in the fall. So I think, yes, this is going to be the new place, the destination stop that has to be.
Black Panther, Wakanda.
I think even before Black Panther, this was going to happen. You know, I'm the kind of person where go there, see it, and judge it for yourself. Do not judge a book by its cover. You have to go and have your own experiences and feel how you feel. And since I've been here for 48 hours, I felt nothing but love, and really just, I feel very chilled and relaxed.
Fantastic. So you're coming back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.